Hello, Cappadocia!
Cappadocia.
Wow, Jin loves this place. 와.
Unbelievable.
네.
근데 이거 처음 보지 않아요?
네.
와.
Checking into a hotel here.
Wow. It's amazing here. Check out this view. Wow.
창도 두 개나 있어요.
Yes. This is great. Wow. The interior here is really antique looking. Oh, and the lighting is great. And look at the ceiling too.
너무
Most of the hotels in Guerme, the home of Cappadocia, have these stone walls. So it's quite unique, vintage, and romantic vibe. But the bed is a bit saggy.
오.
This place costs about 2,000 lira, which is around 61 US dollars. For Guerme, this town, it's actually pretty affordable because breakfast is included. We're pretty wiped out, so we're gonna relax here for a bit.
What am I doing here? And why do I look so tired?
We are looking into hot air balloon prices. You see all these agencies, right? It seems like the prices only get finalized the day before the flight. We checked about more than 10 places and found the cheapest one here at 130 euros. But when we went back to book it, the price had gone up to 160 euros in just 30 minutes. Wow. The more people inquire, the higher the prices go. That's how it goes here. Another runner-up was 140 lira right here. The price has changed to 150. Dynamic pricing feels like I'm looking into a stock price chart. Continues to change. Wow. We finally have settled in at 140, which is a good deal for today, gentlemen. Okay, we're paying cash then.
이거 얼만데?
10,000. Okay. One,
Most agencies here only accept cash. That's why.
9, 10.
I am rich. Yeah, you look very rich.
Oh, I used up all my cash. Okay.
Thank you.
Now that the hot air balloon tour is booked, it's time for lunch. We chose this restaurant because of its great view, but the real reason we came here was for the pottery beef. You'll see why it's so special.
Pottery. This one, cold yogurt soup, fresh orange juice. Maybe with the main dish we order, this soup and these sort of appetizer or side dishes come together as well. Maybe this is a similar response you might have once you visit Korea. Because in Korea, you order only one dish, but at least 5 or at some places, close to 10 side dishes come along. So you might ask the server, oh, we didn't order this. Oh.
This is the famous signature pottery beef. Here's how it's broken and poured into the dish.
Guys, we ordered one main dish and one appetizer and a drink. The total cost was 950 lira, which is about 28 or $29. I saw on Google reviews that the signature pot beef kebab was 130 lira 2 years ago, but now it's 600 lira. The price has gone up almost 5 times in 2 years. What an inflation, right? However, the main dish comes with the soup, bread, beans, salad, so it's a pretty decent deal, right? Plus, this restaurant is relatively affordable for the downtown area here in Cappadocia.
We truly enjoyed the traditional Turkish meal while taking in the stunning views.
와, 생각보다 진짜 크다.
It's time to take a hot air balloon ride early this morning,
저기 잔뜩 사람 잔뜩 있다.
so we're moving to a takeoff spot.
이게 준비하는 거야?
It's Jin's first time flying on this hot air balloon. For me, the second time. Cappadocia is known for this, so we couldn't miss it. For all you couples watching this, I highly recommend coming out to Cappadocia and trying this hot air balloon experience.
As you can see, it's one of the most beautiful sights I've ever experienced in my travels to 60 countries.
They provide snacks and water breakfast. They're loving it. Wow!
After a quick breakfast here, it's time to take a flight. They have to inject a lot of hot air for the balloon to lift off.
Hundreds of air balloons.
Finally, it's ready for takeoff. We climbed into the balloon, but it was incredibly hot right above my head.
Wow, sunrise. Oh, so hot. I feel like burning.
There are already so many hot air balloons in the sky.
Wow.
Our balloon is also taking off from the ground, joining the others in the sky.
우와. 어머나, 어떡해. 우와. 오빠.
It's beautiful, magnificent, splendid. How many balloons are up in the air now?
Yes, everybody. We start from here, Red Valley, right side here, Red Valley, Sunset Point here, and left side, Rose Valley.
We were completely speechless, gazing at this amazing view.
근데 진짜 살짝 어지러워. 너무 멀어서.
The unique terrain of Cappadocia makes this hot air balloon ride even more special.
See how many balloons are in the back? Wow, so many. Hundreds.
We're so high up off the ground. Once you're up so high in the sky, it's incredibly quiet, distant from all the noises on the ground. It almost feels surreal.
Descending.
As we were descending, the entire village of Guerme came into view in great detail. Jean seems to be really enjoying the ride. Our balloon flew so close to the ground that it felt like I could touch the grass. Flying over these unique terrains was truly special. The floating balloons, framed by the rising sun, made this experience feel surreal. Now we're flying over the valley, and it feels like we're racing with the other balloons as they glide so close by. I was filming to capture this incredible moment. But we also took time to soak in the breathtaking views. At one point, I could even touch the tree. It was such a fun experience.
아니, 여기 볼 수 있는 뷰 포인트가 되게 많아서 오늘은 여기서
Yes, everybody here, area landing area.
landing.
Now we're landing, but what's unique here is that we land on a truck trailer instead of the ground.
Oh, okay. There was a rock parking.
To celebrate our successful flight,
레오아네야.
we're popping champagne and toasting to the experience.
Cheers.
It was truly unforgettable.
Sweet.
Back at our hotel, we're enjoying the morning breeze on the open Turkish-style terrace along with a delicious breakfast. The food tasted even better thanks to the stunning views around us.
Okay, how about tomorrow?
We're here to rent a scooter and
어머, 어머, 어머,
Oh, oh, come. No.
this cute puppy was trying to escape, but I got you. We needed cash here too, so I made a partial payment that day. The next day, I went to a nearby ATM to withdraw the remaining cash. When I returned to the rental shop, the puppy was now confined, still asking for an escape.
Hello, guys. Where are we, Jin?
After renting a scooter, we set off to explore various spots across Cappadocia. We captured stunning drone shots along the way, showcasing the breathtaking views of the region. From above, you can see why Cappadocia is renowned for its incredible natural wonders, especially the fairy chimneys, rock formations, and valleys. Many of these sites were used as shelters by early Christians, with hundreds of churches and monasteries still standing as evidence. To make the most of your visit and easily explore these diverse spots, I highly recommend renting a scooter or a car to visit the must-see sites. On our way, we stopped by these charming local restaurants to try their signature dish.
This is how it's made. Wow. Oh, it's a Turkish style pizza called pide.
방금 나온 거야?
Oh, just freshly made. Pretty nice. Tastes a lot different from pizza. We just only ordered this pide and the side dishes and bread came out with pide.
After a delightful lunch, we arrived at this UNESCO World Heritage Site. As expected, the entrance fee differs between Turkish locals and foreigners.
953
둘이?
for two. We are at the underground city of Derinkuyu in Cappadocia. The entrance fee here is 13 euros or 477 Turkish lira. Earlier this year, it was just around 300 lira, but it shot up by 60% in just a few months. Another interesting thing is that locals only pay 60 lira to get in, while foreign tourists like us have to pay 8 times that amount. Wow. We're going in to the largest underground city in Cappadocia.
와, 진짜네. 허리 아플 수 있다더니.
I hit my head. Watch out. Guys, let me tell you about this place. This place, Derinkuyu, is a huge underground city in Cappadocia, Turkey. And it's really impressive. Wow. Can you see the endless stairway here?
와.
It actually goes down about 60 meters and has multiple levels. People use it as a hiding place from invaders, especially during times of conflict. What's cool is that it wasn't just a place to live, but also a safe spot for early Christians. You'll actually find things like
조심.
ventilation shaft. So this is a ventilation shaft.
그 옛날에 여기를 뚫어가지고.
Whoa! Wow, I see the light! Stables, storage rooms, and even kitchens.
키친.
Let's go check out. Oh, this
와, 이거
is...
실제로 썼던 건가 봐.
The water actually came out of this.
했어?
Wow. This whole place is like a maze, as you can see. And it's amazing to think about how they built it all underground. Whoa, okay. Tunnel. Wow. People here, only Christians, we're here to protect their community and practice their faith safely.
어머나.
Wow.
와.
Wow.
어머.
Wow. There's a little hole. Bend down. Wow, like this.
와. 와, 시원.
Come on. We have to bend like this. Wow. Can't believe people actually lived here. If you're really into history, especially Christian history, it's a must visit, must see place. Wow, very interesting.
거미줄, 거미줄
Oh,
위에.
okay. There are many webs here.
Not every spot here is narrow. Some areas are surprisingly spacious with high ceilings.
우와.
Oh, wow. 참 여기.
However, the narrow pathways can be quite challenging to navigate. You'll need to bend down for extended periods. So, if you have back pain or a fear of small, enclosed spaces, this might not be the place for you.
Are you crazy?
응. 와, 근데 더 좁아졌어. 오빠 더 좁. 응. 아, 옛날에 진짜 이렇게 지어서 살았다니.
Hey, did you know that more than 20,000 people actually lived in this underground city? Isn't that amazing? Wow. Graves too. Wow. Guys.
One particular pathway was the longest, requiring us to stay bent over the entire time like this.
어머. 와. 여기 구글 리뷰에 보면 헐이라는 키워드가 되게 많이 나오거든요. 그만큼 허리가 진짜 아프다. 근데 과거의 사람들은 어디서 여기서 산 거지?
Church. That's fine. Where the church is. Oh, this is a pretty big room, as you can see. Maybe this was the main sanctuary.
One, two.
There is no sign of Christianity. No Bible verse, no cross, nothing. It's because of the security reasons. Only Christians didn't want to leave any hints whatsoever to reveal their identity as a Christians. So despite its uses as a main sanctuary, there's nothing left here. Just as early Christians gathered and worshiped Jesus here in Cappadocia in times of persecution, there are underground churches in North Korea at this moment. Did you know this fact? Even today, Christians in North Korea risk their lives to worship under the most cruel communist regime in the world.
Now we're trying to find our way out, but even that proved to be a bit tricky.
우와. 잠깐.
My bad.
여긴 꽤 넓네.
Finally, we're getting closer to the exit, and it feels incredible to see the light again.
Wow, finally. Wow, finally, we made it out.
Some of the roads in Cappadocia weren't paved, so we had to drive a bumpy path like this. But the views we experienced at each destination were incredible. On our way back, we stopped by Uchisar Castle, a lesser known spot among tourists, which allowed us to enjoy it in a more peaceful, uncrowded atmosphere. After passing through stunning landscape,
와, 이런 지역 진짜. 와.
camels, and unique structures,
Hi Jin.
와, 저기 보인다. 와, 상 보여요.
we've now arrived in Guerme.
Welcome to Guerme.
So where are we headed next in town?
와, 진짜 멋있어.
We're heading up the hill to catch the sunset. This is a sunset viewpoint. The beauty of the sunset view behind Guerme is best seen from above, so enjoy our drone shot. As the lights turn on, the town becomes even more stunning and romantic. I can see why so many people, especially couples, visit here. When you visit Cappadocia, don't miss out on this sunset and night view. The next day, we woke up early to catch this breathtaking view.
Like a fairy tale. Wow.
하나 떴어.
I can feel the fire. It's back. All these balloons, one by one, are taking off into the sky. They're also taking off.
Yes, we rode in a hot air balloon, but watching these balloons take off was truly a spectacular sight. I've seen many beautiful landscapes around the world, but this one is by far the most romantic. It was at the top of my bucket list, but I purposely saved it to experience it with Jean. We also flew our drone to capture this incredible moment from above. It looked amazing as our drone flew alongside the balloons, which seemed to blink with light. Many people were there to witness this stunning sight, some even dressing up to snap Instagram photos. Doesn't it look like the balloons are frozen in place, almost like dots in the picture?
Wow.
That was our first viewpoint to watch the balloons take off. Now we're heading to another spot to see them in flight. We couldn't take our eyes off the balloons in the sky, even while moving. Up here on the hill, you get a closer view of the balloons floating by. And of course, it looked even more stunning with our drone shot from above. Enjoy! All I can say is beautiful. We're heading to another great spot with a view of the valleys to catch the balloons.
Almost looks like dots.
Yes, there are literally so many balloon dots in the sky. Thanks to our drone, we were able to experience this magnificent scene from a much better perspective than just from the ground.
That's the view.
Here's our final viewpoint, a bit farther from where most people gather to watch the balloons. From here, you can take in both the balloons and the stunning landscape of Cappadocia in one breathtaking view. Isn't that just amazing?
Wow, literally they're landing here. Wow. At the trailer. They just landed at the intersection here. That's crazy landing.
We're wrapping up our Cappadocia journey with one last breakfast at the hotel. We hope you enjoyed exploring Cappadocia with us, and we'll see you in the next video.